Welcome, everybody. I'm here with David Katz, director of the Kauai Writers Conference. We're here today to talk to you a little bit about why writers' conferences are so important for authors to continue their education and writing journey. So, yes, David, just want to talk to you a little bit about some of the pointers that you could possibly give people that are going to writers' conferences and how to, lay out their schedule or plan ahead for the conference in advance.
Well, I would say the first thing is to really spend a good amount of time on the website and learn about all that's offered so that you can make an informed choice about what you want to go to. There are some sessions are more like lectures, some are more like workshops. But I think the most important question to ask yourself is, who do you want to spend time with? In the master classes, they're on so many different topics, but these our teachers are chosen because they are both wonderful writers and outstanding teachers. So with their experience in teaching, they will often vary what their content is depending on what they find the needs and the interests of the attendees to be once they get there. So the written description of the topic is just an indication of what they might cover. But what won't change is the personality of the teacher. And if you look at our master class page, you will see for each of them a short video of them in action, teaching or speaking. And this will give you a chance to see about them, learn about their personalities, and really ask, who do I want to spend 12 hours with?
Yes, absolutely. How about networking? Do you have networking functions as well for other authors to meet in person and get to know each other?
Yes, and really the best networking opportunities are at the meals. We have shared meals, breakfast and lunch, where all of the faculty and many of the attendees choose to have their meals. They are at big round tables holding 10 or 12 people in a really gorgeous covered but outdoor setting right near where the conference sessions take place. And so many times people say, we ask people, well, what did you gain the most from at the conference? And so many times they'll say, it really was even more than any of the conference sessions. It was some unplanned thing that happened, some discussion that began unexpected at a meal with an author.
That's the thing. You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, right.
So exposing yourself to other authors and professionals in the industry is, always a plus. That's perfect.
Yes, and meeting with other of the participants as well. Writing it's a very solitary activity. You sit down at your desk and you're writing and, without talking with anybody while you're doing it. So it can be really helpful, and I think sometimes crucial, to become part of a community of writers, to meet with others who are walking the same path, and to share stories and talk about your problems and how you overcame them, and your questions that you have now and what you're wrestling with. And sometimes you may find that others will have very similar issues that shed light on your own. This can be a really helpful thing, and many long-term friendships among writers, both attendees and faculty, have formed very, very many at our conference over the years that continue and have been extremely important in the lives and the careers of the writers.
That's fantastic. How do you feel people should prepare for, giving a submission to an agent?
Well, the first thing is to decide which agents they want to meet with. And on our website, you'll see a detailed description of each of the agents who will be coming and offering the one-on-one sessions.
So find an agent that matches the kind of literature that you're producing for sure.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And it's really important to do your homework on that and to consider the agent as a person. You know, the agent gets a lot of form letter kind of approaches, you know, dear sir or madam kind of thing. And they go right in the trash can. What they want to see is that this is someone who has chosen to meet with me for specific and well-informed reasons.
Right. So make sure you know who they are and how they like their submissions prepared as well, I would say, too, because the submission process can be different for different agents. Some of them prefer different things. So if they have a website.
Once people sign up for a session with an agent, they will get an invitation to submit their pages to the agent, which will include a description of what format they want it in.
Oh, that's fantastic that you do that. So yes, a little less homework for those that are planning on doing that.
Now, I mean, the meeting with the agents is, of course, only one part of the conference. You know, people ask, how can I get published? The number one bit of advice is make your book better, right?
Yes.
There are so many books on so many different topics. Everybody thinks their book is good. Everybody has shown it to their best friend and their sister who reinforce this belief. When you show it to a literary agent, you'll be showing it to someone who, for a living, looks at thousands of manuscripts, and they are much more selective than your friends and relatives are likely to be. So the most time at the conference is spent on improving your craft of writing. We have master classes and we have many different conference sessions and workshops on all different aspects of the craft of writing.
And you have multiple things going on at one time, right?
Well, the master classes, there are about 20 different master classes. And of course, you need to pick which one or ones you want to take. And then the conference itself, there are about 40 or 45 sessions, many of which are concurrent. So yeah, you need to do some homework. You need to look at the schedule and decide which ones will serve you the best.
So make sure you dig deep and really look at what you need, what parts you need to grow in the most, and really make sure that's your focus when you go to these conferences. That's awesome. I gotta say, I love your ambiance there with the birds in the background. That's
oh yeah, we have beautiful songbirds here.
Something to look forward if you decide to go to Hawaii. And of course, it's in November.
Kauai is one of the beauty spots of the world. It really is. Yeah. You know, people think of Hawaii with all of its islands as a kind of a paradise. The truth is more nuanced than that. But if you were to take a survey of people who live here, who live on any of the islands, and ask which is the most beautiful of the Hawaiian islands, Kauai always seems to come out on top.
Thank you all for joining us. I hope you picked something up today. And yes, to find out more about the Kauai Writers Conference, please go over to their book page on our virtual booths, and you can link through to their website and learn all about it. Also, if you haven't signed up yet, please sign up for the Book Fest to get the special goodie bag, which will also include a discount code for the Kauai Writers Conference if you're interested in going in November. So thank you all for joining us. Have a great rest of your Book Fest.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.